Over the past few weeks, I've been working really hard on growing Femanda landscaping and odd jobs, building my skills in this class, and actually creating my website so I can present my business in a more professional way. At the same time, I've been trying to keep moving forward with my career goals while life has been really hard. The biggest thing that shaped me this month is that on the very first day of class, I had to move back home to New Hampshire because I had family issues. That same day, my living situation changed. I ended up in a motel. Instead of having a stable place to live and study, I've been dealing with the motel life and almost no reliable internet. That made it really hard to keep up with online work, including this website project. Even with all that, I did make real progress on my side and my business. On the website side, I wrote and refined my main welcome section so it clearly explains what Femanda Landscaping and Odd Jobs is about. I started shaping my about content to tell my story and Fernando's story and to show why we care so much about our clients and their spaces. I worked on outlining our 4-step process so potential clients can see how we move from consultation to design to doing the work and then ongoing care. Each time I could get online, I focused on something specific, tightening the wording, making sure the tone matched who I am, and making sure the site felt like a real home for my business, not just the class assignment. Because of everything going on in my life, I both grew and struggled in some specific ways. On the growth side, I learned how resilient and resourceful I can really be. I had to stay committed to my goals while also being present for my family. I also grew emotionally. I had to give myself grace when I couldn't do everything that I planned and still come back to work when I could. I learned that even small steps, like improving one section of the site or rewriting one paragraph, that still counts as progress. On the struggle side, I felt a lot of frustration and guilt. I struggled with feeling behind when the internet wouldn't cooperate or when I had to choose between schoolwork, website edits, or helping my family. I struggled with focus because it was hard to think about layout and copy when I was worried about where I was staying next week. I also struggled with feeling like my website didn't fully reflect my vision yet, simply because I couldn't spend as much time on it as I really wanted to. At the start of this month, I imagined moving smoothly through this class, staying on top of every assignment, and building my website in a straight, clean line, from idea to finished product. What I actually learned is that growth and website design are not always neat and linear. Going forward, I plan to respond to this by building more flexibility into both my life and my website work. That means having backup plans for when the internet doesn't work, breaking website tasks into smaller pieces I can do quickly when I get no connection, communicating early if I know I might fall behind. I'll also remind myself that taking care of my family and my mental health is part of my long-term journey, not separate from my business or my education. Even in the middle of all of this, I developed assets and skills I can use moving forward. I strengthened my resilience, my time management under pressure, and my ability to prioritize what truly matters. I learned how to keep my eye on my goals, even when my environment is chaotic, and still move my website and my business a little bit further each day. To sum it up, this month was messy and emotional, but it was also a month of real growth. I learned more about who I am, what I can handle, and how much I truly care about my family and my future. And even from a motel room with limited internet and a lot of uncertainty, I'm still here. I'm still learning, and I'm still moving toward the life and career that I want. Always remember, if you're going through it right now, don't give up. Don't fold. Just adjust and advance.